Hi, I'm Stephen Hand from Archery Supplies. Today we're going to look at the Bowfinger Fax Stabilizer. This is the cheaper of the Bowfinger stabilizers. Bowfinger probably best known for the stabilizer mounts which they have, which they've got tested where they mount them to cars and they try and lever them down and they can't budge them. But they also make scopes, a whole range of stabilizers, and this is their cheaper of their target stabilizer which we're going to test. Now the stabilizer itself comes in 10 inches, 12 inches, 15 inches, 26, 28 and 30. We're going to test the 30 inch. It's an epoxy finish on the outside, an epoxy paint, which looks quite nice, so it's not a wrap. The graphics look quite nice, and this is, in America, this retails for about 150 US. So in Australia, this is probably going to be around 200, a little bit over $200. I haven't priced it yet. Now it doesn't come with any weights. Now the physical weight of this stabilizer I think is about 8 ounces, and I think a fair bit of it is down this end here. It's got quite a big flat area there, which is good because when you screw your weights on, there's a lot there for it to bind with on the end, so I like that. But I would prefer it to come with weights, but it is what it is. So overall, this is a nice looking stabilizer. We're going to add 30 ounces of weight to it and see how this thing performs. Now the stiffness of this stabilizer, before producing this video, I put it on the bench and tried to lean on it. I could not get any flex with this stabilizer. So to me, this is as stiff as any stabilizer I have tested. Now the other more expensive Bowfinger stabilizers are not double the price, but they are 40% more expensive, and we're going to test those in following videos. But I thought I'll start off with a cheap one first and let's just see how it feels. So let's add 30 ounces to the front end and let's see how it feels. Okay, so when it comes to stabilizers, the purpose of a stabilizer, I'm sorry if you know about this stuff, but my videos are targeted at beginners, is to put a stack of weight at the front to make it harder for you to move your bow left to right. That's the basic principle of a stabilizer. It absorbs shock from the bow as well, but it's meant to make it harder for you to basically move while aiming at the target. Now stabilizers come in different thicknesses. I'm going to say the Bowfinger Fax Stabilizer is an average thickness stabilizer. It's not the ultra thin. In fact, Bowfinger make a smaller, thinner diameter stabilizer called the Mod King SD. I hope I'm getting that right. But this is your standard, to me, your standard type of stabilizer, like your Bee Stinger, your Onyx from Shrewd. This is your pretty standard type of stabilizer. I think it looks good. I think it's fairly stiff, so I'm going to be interested to see what it shoots like. Now, why have I put so much weight at the front? Because the more weight you put at the front, the more vibration you're going to feel. If you've got like 2 ounces or 3 ounces at the front, basically you're not going to feel any vibration. So you don't need a high quality stabilizer if you're only running a little bit of weight. But if you're running a lot of weight down the front end, like a lot of the top competition archers, then you're going to need a higher quality stabilizer, and that's what we're trying to test. So I've just loaded this up. You can see how much weight I've got down the front, and you can see how much now my bow dips forward because I've just loaded up the weight. So this is my first shot with this stabilizer, so we'll see kind of how it feels. That's pretty good. You can see, I don't know if you could see the end of the stabilizer. You could see at the end of the stabilizer, it felt like, when I took the shot, it felt like it bounced a couple of times, but very stiff. I didn't feel a lot of vibration coming back at me. So I'm going to say this is pretty good. Is it the best? I'm going to say not. I'm going to say it's not the best stabilizer I've tested. I'm going to say the Icon X from Dead Centers probably, to me, feels better, but it's more expensive. But you can see the shot is pretty dead, and after I take the shot, I'm shooting a 60 pound PSE Supra with Victory target arrows. It's pretty dead. I'm not feeling a lot of vibration in the sight. I'm not feeling a lot of vibration overall. So to me, the stabilizer is pretty good. Now I have shot the Bee Stinger for a number of years. The Bee Stinger Premium, to me, it's better than that. I've shot the Onyx, and I think it's probably better than the Onyx. Let's just try and find an arrow. The last shot. Look, it's good. It's absolutely a good stabilizer. So this is the Bowfinger Fax Stabilizer. Price point's not bad, so it's cheaper than the other top end stabilizers. Now, so my down points on this, I'm going to pick it up from Dead Center, because when I did their video, they corrected me a couple of points. Now with the Dead Center, you can actually change the thread inside here, so you can get the Bowfinger icon here to be, this is weird, right? Have I got the stabilizer on back to front? Because the Bowfinger writing is upside down. So I'm kind of thinking maybe this is the front and that's the back. I don't know. I mean, the stabilizer weights fit perfectly on there. And to me, it makes sense to have the thinner bit here, because where it connects to the bow is actually thinner. There, you can see the connection. So it makes sense to me to have the wider point at the end. But why is the graphics upside down? That makes no sense to me at all. I would like the graphics to be displayed that way and up the correct way, but I think the finish on the paint is absolutely stunning. It's a good finish. So I think the days of stabilizer wraps are coming to an end, because I think this finish is superior. The price point is good in the market as far as I'm concerned, and they do a matching set, and it's cheaper than the other Bowfinger products. Now my question to you would be, if you're looking at a top-end stabilizer, probably money's not going to be so much of an issue for you, because you've probably already got a top-end bow, you're probably doing target archery, where you're probably traveling to competitions, and you'll look at the top-end Bowfinger product or a top-end another product, which is an extra $50-$60 more expensive, I'm guessing, and you're just going to spend the extra $50 or $60 and get the top-end product. I don't know if it shoots any better because I haven't shot it, but that's what we're going to do in the next videos. But to me, the Bowfinger Fax Stabilizer, I think it's a good product. I think it's nicely finished and it looks good, so I'm more than happy with it. I'm Stephen Hand from Archery Supplies. There's the stabilizer, and if you can, with any product, go down to your archery shop and have a shot with it. You know, it's all very well for me to say, look, this is a good product or it's not a good product. I'm not given this product. I had to buy this product, and I basically tested and I go, I didn't know what this was going to shoot like before today, before I just did this, which is why I brought one of these. Because if it's any good, then I'll buy more and I'll still see how it sits in the market. Same with the other Bowfinger products. Basically, I brought one of each of the sizes to see how it tested, and from there, based on sales, I'll order more and we'll see how it tracks. But this is a good stabilizer. It feels good. I did check the website about Bowfinger before I came on here to try and get some information. I don't know what's inside the stabilizer. I don't know if there's dampening stuff inside it. But it feels nice to shoot. It's stiff. It's as stiff as any stabilizer I've tested. The thickness is not bad. So overall, like, I'm going to give it one of the best stabilizers I've shot to date. But I think the Dead Center Icon X is a little better, thinner, and I think it had less vibration. But you'd have to check my video on that to see what the vibration was and check how the sight feels. on that. But this is definitely a good product. I'm Stephen Hand from Archery Supplies. The more you shoot, the better you'll shoot. Thanks for watching. Bye.